Hi, this is Summer with Summer's Tips and Stitches, and this is kind of a random impromptu video. So this is what was happening. I was crocheting. Shocking, because this is on my Corona break from school. Actually, technically it's spring break. But anyway, just to kind of keep people in the idea of when this video is being filmed, this is March 21st, 2020. It's actually my uncle's birthday. Happy birthday. And yesterday was my sister's birthday, the gal that crochets rosary, in case any of you don't remember her. It was her birthday yesterday, so happy birthday, Brie. But anyway, I was making this video because I'm down here crocheting, relaxing in the cozy, in my crafty corner. My husband's on his computer, and we're spending time down here in the basement together. And I'm actually going to feature a pattern in the next video. But while I was doing it, I was looking for some yarn. And originally I was doing the pattern out of this, the Hobby Lobby glowing. But you guys, see how this is like peachy and like teal or whatnot? All of a sudden inside, there's this like random red and green section. I was like, ugh. So I frogged out the sweater, and I ended up making it out of this yarn, Flicka. And I bought this at Hobby Lobby for $4.99 a skein. It was regular price, not on one of the sales. And this is a 50% cotton, 50% polyester yarn. And I bought it because it's pink and purple. But I really enjoyed working with it. And as I was digging around, I thought, holy cats, I have got a lot of Lion Brand yarn. And so then I thought, maybe I'll make a video about it. So I just kept plugging away. I was watching some YouTube videos. See here? Right here is one of my favorite gals, Kristie Cook from Teadoddles. And she reviewed a bunch of Lion Brand yarns. So you know what? I'm going to make a Lion Brand video. So I'll put a link in the description to her video because she's actually going to talk about a bunch of yarn I don't even have. I'm actually really thinking about ordering one. Although, and I feel nervous to even say this because my husband's right over here, I probably have ordered too much yarn already on the first day of spring break off of the internet. And I probably need to hold back here. We'll get into that later. So I thought I would pull out every skein of Lion Brand yarn that I have, and I would show you guys. Why? I don't know, because this to me seemed really exciting. So here we go. So this is the first one, Flicka. This is, like I said, a cotton polyester blend. Right now, this one's called Grape Jelly, and the yardage is 196 yards. Right now, I'm making a baby sweater out of it. You cannot make one sweater out of a skein. So I'm going to have to finish off the sleeves with it and then maybe make some hats. So the video will be, I found a new baby sweater pattern that I love, and so I was going to talk about that. That's to come. Let's see, where do I start with the rest of my yarn? Okay, so we all know about Lion Brand's Shawl in a Ball. I think I got these actually I ordered them online when they were selling like they were selling them all super cheap. Weren't they like 5 for $20 or something? I actually used one of these skeins and made somebody at school a shawl, the pattern that it featured. This one right here, I believe. So I have one of these. This is called Jade Pool. So I have one of these left, and then I have a couple more up there. I don't remember the colors, but overall this yarn has a little bit of a halo, as you can see. It's kind of got like a bumpy texture to it. I like it, and it's actually, I think, exactly the same stuff that they put in Shawl and a Cake. This is what it looks like if you knit with it. So I have that. Ooh, which reminds me, I wonder if I have another one here. I'll grab it right now. So it reminded me, oh, here comes Flinny. Maybe I'll let him pop in real quick, just a sec. I just grabbed this off the shelf. The Shawl and the Cake reminded me of Comfy Cotton. Flinny just stole my scissors. Flinners, what are you going to do with those big scissors? Do you have a plan? Here, how about I let you steal these scissors instead? Okay, because those are my big sewing scissors. You guys, he was just caught red-handed. Just let me pause this and find him some scissors. Okay, so I just saved my sewing scissors from the plan of a 7-year-old. We'll see how that goes. I saved them. Okay, so what I was going to say is when I was thinking about that shawl and a cake, I remembered I have, I reviewed this Comfy Cotton Blend. And if you recall from my video, I did not give it a positive review because as I was knitting with it, I believe, did I knit with it? Anyway, it kept twisting up and it kept getting twisted and I didn't like it. Maybe I crocheted with it. But I've since used another cake and I found that maybe I just had like a defective cake, that one I was using, the twist was loose. So this is Lion Brand's Comfy Cotton Blend. This is called Sugarcane, 392 yards. And I actually bought this at Walmart. So I really do love it. It's a nice soft cotton. Is it 100% cotton? No, this is 50% cotton and 50% polyester. Amazing, you guys, because it feels so different than this, which is also Lion Brand cotton, 50% cotton and 50% polyester. I wonder what it is that's so different. Like this feels like cotton and this feels like polyester. Interesting. Okay, so I'll put that in the finished pile of my Lion Brand yarn. Let's take another one. I also have over here, this is one of my favorite yarns of all time. This is the Mandala Cakes, one of the first ones that they came out with, where it's like a 3 or a small 3, and this is the colorway Troll. Oh, I've hoarded these up because I want to make something fabulous with them. These are 100% acrylic, 590 yards. Look at that. Oh, I just love this colorway. And like I said, I've hoarded this up. I have like 4 of them in the back over there. And what I'm going to make with them, I don't know. But these, I was hoarding these up like crazy because for a while my Walmart occasionally would sell them for like $2 a skein. And so then I dumped my whole cart full of these. So that is a Lion Brand yarn. Here's another one, Lion Brand Ferris Wheel. I made a blanket with this. I really do love this yarn. The only thing that I thought was kind of a con is it wasn't consistent. Every once in a while you would run into a blip or like a fuzzy outburst. I've got to figure out something to call those. If you recall in my video, maybe I'll link that below too, I made a circle blanket with it and then I put a little ruffly edge on it. This summer, for some reason, I got this kick where I was making circle blankets. And this is actually the leftover cake. Maybe I'll make a sweater or a baby hat with it. Because I feel like I donated the blanket already to Christ Child Society. So I'll put this over here. Lion Brand pile. Here is another. Now, I bought these at Joann's. I have 3 of these and 3 pink. It was like a complete splurge. They're called Ice Cream. And these are 100% acrylic and they're 394 yards. This was one of those deals where you like buy 2 and you got 1 for 50% off or something. I really went to Lion. I see what happens. It's usually on the weekends. My kids start to drive me nuts. And I need a little bit of a getaway. So I'll hop in my car because luckily for me, I literally live less than 5 minutes from Hobby Lobby and Joann's. And I'll go over and I'll buy some yarn. So I have 3 of these in, what's the colorway? Grape Raisin. And then I have 3 in strawberry. Grape and strawberry. Oh, that's cute, like jelly. And so I was going to make a baby blanket out of these. Currently, I'm just hoarding them up there. Then, as I was looking through to see all the Lion Brand yarn I have, I didn't realize, right away that this Scarfy yarn is also Lion Brand. I have 3 skeins of this on my shelf, but different colors. This is mint. Scarfy yarn is a bulky 5. It's 78% acrylic and 22% wool. What I have all together here in my little stash is charcoal aqua and this beautiful one here. I love this one, charcoal magenta. So I got some of that. I should just be throwing it all around. Let's see, what else do I have? I have some Woolies. Now, I started hoarding this yarn up when Laurel made her big button cowl. I can put a link in the description to her pattern. Because this yarn is so great. You need like two of these. Let me look at the yardage. 106 yards. Maybe you need 2 of these to make her big button cowl. This I got from a swap. I think Patty gave me 2 of these. Woolies, thick and quick, 106 yards. This is 77% acrylic, 20% wool, and 3% other fiber. I think those little bits there are the other fiber. So I have this one. Look at this beautiful one. This is a Woolies, thick and quick. This one's called Astroland. Ooh. And this one here I have hoarded up. And I don't know if y'all remember Tara Lynn helped me. Or was it Yolanda? I was hoarding this up and they sent me a package with some more of these in it. I love this color. This is called Carousel. And I currently have 3, 4, 5 of these left because I love them. This is not a line brand. I got this from Pixie in Australia. We did a yarn swap. We did a yarn swap baby. Doon, 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 doon. That's a song she wrote for me. Okay, so what else do I have? I have a Lion brand Woolies. This is like Mandala, except there's more wool. This one is 80% acrylic, 20% wool. It's a thin one. A thin, it's like DK like the Mandala or smaller. $5.90 for yards, and this is called Hades. Because after a while, when they made the Mandala cakes and then they started making the Woolies, these ones they named after Greek gods and goddesses. So I had to buy one of those because when I was in middle school and high school, I loved reading Greek mythology. What else do I have? Hombre Life. Now, I love Hombre Life. I got this, or one of these, at Hirschner's. Actually, technically, I crocheted the one I already had from Hirschner's. And I bought that on the Hirschner warehouse sale, and I was hoarding these up. Lion Brand had a wonderful sale again, and I bought a whole bunch more. And then Rebecca, one of my yarn friends from YouTube and Facebook, she kindly mailed me some of these too. This is a cotton acrylic yarn, 50% cotton, 50% acrylic, 437 yards. And the super cool thing about this, is they're tiny, I wonder if it will zoom in. They're real, nope, it's not going to. Whoop, there it is. They're threads. And when it moves from one color to the other, it starts out with like 4 dark threads, and then they move in a lighter purple. So it's 1 light purple, 3 dark. And then it goes 2 dark and 2 light. And then it goes 3 light and 1 dark. And then it moves again to a new color, and then it adds another strand of the yarn in. And so it changes the color by changing the number of strands that are that color. And it just blends so nicely. There we are. With this yarn, I have been making, or I made a whole bunch of those shaded faded summer shawls, shaded faded color shawls. It's on the Lion Brand website. It's actually the one that came in the kit from Hirschner's. So Hirschner folks were so kind because they were selling 2 of these and the pattern in kits at their store. But I didn't like the color that they had in their kit. I wanted the purple, and the purple wasn't in a kit. So and they were actually selling them for a little more expensive as a pack. But the gal at the register looked up online, found me the pattern for free, printed it off, gave it to me, and then I bought 2 of these. So I was like, well, that was super nice. Here is another cotton Lion Brand. I haven't made anything with these yet. I'm currently just hoarding them. This is Coboo. My Walmart has had the peachy apricot type color, a white, and a pink. And then I went to Joann's and I made a video about my tour through there with y'all. I took you guys on a little bit of shopping trip. One of those breaks from my kids where I end up spending money. And I saw that they had all these colors and I was so excited. So I bought I don't know if you guys can see. Oh, you can't. It's above. It's above that one. I now have 2 pink, 2 purple, and 2 aqua of these. I am going to use this, not this color though, the purplish, the purple and the pink. I'm going to use them to make another one of those, one of these scarves that Bella Coco had in her box. I want to say this was the February knit crate, and it's very similar. So I thought, ooh, I'll make another one of these, but we'll use that color. So I have some of these. Then apparently I have a lot of Lion Brand cotton. Then I have these, which I just got from Patty. I used 2 of them to make this, and this is the colorway Horseshoe. Do you see that? This is the last video I made, which you guys hopefully have seen by the time you saw this. This is the river shawl, and I made a video about making it, and this beautiful color, which is Horseshoe. And I put a link in the description to where you can get this pattern. But Patty, my yarn swap gal, she also got me these 2. This is 100% acrylic, 426 yards. This is White Elephant, and this is Mandala Tweed stripes. This, to me, feels like a furry cotton. I'm going to be honest, it kind of reminds me of this. It kind of reminds me of the feel of this. This is their Flicka. I wonder, you know what I was just thinking? I was watching Classy Kim today. I wonder if the difference between this one and the other one is how many ply. Where does it say what ply it is? So I was thinking, what is the difference between Flicka cotton, 50% acrylic, 50% polyester, and Lion Brand Comfy cotton, that's 50% acrylic and 50%, or polyester and 50% cotton. I wonder if it's the ply that's the difference. I'm going to look into that. But anyway, this is also, I mean, this yarn was delightful to work with. Very minimal knotting. It did split a little bit, but that's because it's different colors twisted together. Do you see that? So, I mean, that's bound to happen. Just get yourself a real nice hook and it won't be that big of a deal. Let's see here. What else? The last two I have, I got these also, I want to say from Tara. This is Lion's Pride Wool Spun. And this is called Hoary Print. And this is 108 yards, 80% acrylic and 20% wool. This is, I want to say they have it as a worsted weight. I'm trying to find it on here. No, it's a bulky 5. I was going to say this is bigger than a worsted weight. This is a bulky. I had planned, and I just, you know how things go, you start making plans and then you see another pattern and then you get another yarn. I was going to make a scarf for my husband with this stuff, which I have not done. I love him, but I just haven't. I made him a different scarf, though. It was with Woolies. It was with black. Now, this stuff, I love this. This is Lion Brand Textures. Look at that. Can you tell? Let's see if you can zoom in there. It's super bumpy. Nope, it doesn't want to focus. There you go. Do you see that? It's like a fiber that has a thread wrapped around it, and it's very bumpy. Super cool feeling. This is 90% acrylic, 10% nylon, which has to be that thread that's wrapped around it. And this is in the colorway Ocean Waves. Look at that. It's so cool. I think this would make a fun hat, like a winter hat for a man. They've just got it in a cowl right there. See that gal wearing a cowl? But yeah, that is all the Lion Brand yarn. I feel like if you would have asked me yesterday, what's your favorite kind of yarn? I would have said Karen. Karen Simply Soft. I love the Karen Cakes. I love the Karen Simply Soft. Oh, I thought I saw another Lion Brand up there. I totally would have said Karen. But now as I'm looking through my yarn, Lion Brand has a lot of variety of yarns. And they have a lot of blends, like the wool and acrylic and polyester and cotton. Like, I'm very surprised by that, at how much I have. I'm very excited about making the thumbnail for this video. I'm going to stack up all my Lion Brand. There's another one that I have, which I don't think I have any to show you, because I must have used it all up. When I was making the, I don't have any to show you. When I was making the Christmas trees, Lion Brand has like a chunky cake that I had bought to make, and I made a Christmas tree with it. You remember those bauble trees I was making at Christmas? I made like 1 million of those. And so they have a chunky, which is very similar to the Woolies, but it was caked. And it was a blue variegated one that I got. It had blue and white. It kind of made me think of an evergreen with snow on it. But yeah, if you would have asked me a couple days ago, I never would have said Lion Brand is my favorite yarn. But as I'm looking through, I think I really do love Lion Brand. I have a ton of their yarn, and I didn't even realize how much I had until I was looking for some yarn to make a sweater. Okay, so this is a very long video about Lion Brand yarn. I'm shocked about that. The links in the description will be one for sure to Teadoddles, because she also did some reviewing of some Lion Brand yarns I have not tried before. I also might link my shopping video at Joann's where I bought the Coboo, so you could see that whole section I looked at was all Lion Brand cakes. And then I might also link the review to a few of the Lion Brand yarns that I've reviewed over the time, like the Comfy Cotton, the Ferris Wheel, and stuff like that. You know what? Because we're all trapped in our house here with the coronavirus outbreak and whatnot, and if you want some videos to watch that are really old and it's sometimes hard to sort through all the videos, you know, maybe I'll throw in some links to those. And then the next video after this is going to be what I made with my Lion Brand Flicka. All right, well, thanks for watching and subscribing. Thank you for liking and sharing my videos. And until the next video, happy crafting. Bye.